Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. You done? Or she might have to play with me tomorrow. Fix it. My show was on. Come here. Oh, my show was on. Come here.
Yes. What's up? What's up? JP, Era JQ, what it do? Big homie Coop, Damon, Keno, Silver Salmon, Supreme Tax, Kelly, the Pavlik, appreciate you, man. Oh, man, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, man, thank you. Please support the film, man. We're going to play this trailer really, really quick, man. Thank you guys for coming in here, man. Obviously, we got a lot to unpack today, you know, and let's play this trailer for the people. If you haven't got this film, man, what you waiting on?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Eggs, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing his ground.
There you go. Hey, there you go. I appreciate you guys coming in the building, man. And yeah, a lot to unpack tonight. So, as I was thinking about this fight, man, we'll talk about the melees and all that stuff that happened as the barbershop warm up and the people come in. But I have to correct myself. I said it was a great fight. It wasn't a great fight. I know what a great fight is, and you know what a great fight is. You know what it was? It was great for boxing. Sold out. It was a star there. The stars came out. The fans came out. And it was a well-attended, easy on the eyes event. It wasn't a great fight. Now, was it competitive? Very competitive, man. And that's what it was in my eyes. Feel free to come in and correct me all you want. But I know what a great fight looks like. That is not even in my top 30 greatest fights. So it's not a great fight. It was a great event aesthetically. And sometimes that gets that penetrates our psyche, and as it pertains to the fight, it was a good fight. It was competitive. It went how I thought it would went. I didn't pick the round. Tank did what I thought he was gonna do, man. I thought Tank was gonna beat him, you know, and that's exactly what I thought. But to call it a great fight, nah. Wasn't a great fight. It was an entertaining. It wasn't worth the money because the undercard was trash. Man, when I say the undercard was trash, damn, the undercard was trash. Man, whew, undercard was pathetic, man. And I think the undercard is going to be bad on Devin Haney's card too. I don't know, but it's free, right? It's free for us, right? Oh, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I'll be moving in and doing what I need to do. So I'm definitely not tripping on that. It could be as bad as it want to be, you know. But it was a good day for boxing. It was a very good day for boxing. That performance by Tank, that leapfrogs Shakur Stevenson in front of Tank in my eyes. I have Shakur the best right now in that 135 range, you know. Rayo is on the outside looking in, you know. I really like him. I think Rayo is going to get a name. Frank Martin and Rayo is on the outside looking in, but right now I have Shakur, Tank, Devin. And you know, that's a real fluid situation, you know, because it depends on what you like, you know, but I got Shakur ahead of both of them. And if Shakur fought them, he could win by unanimous decision if he wanted to. That's how I see it. But on the night of the fight, things could be different. And Devin Haney has a chance to make his claim. It's Devin Haney week. I just literally saw right now that they had a face-off, man. Damn, I wish I had known. I would have watched it live. It's hard to watch it when it already happened, you know. But the game 7 is on too, so I got that to my left. I know y'all got that to your left, and you guys are listening with the game on mute, just like me. I want to say thank you. You know, you got to tank Devin Shakur. That's fair, and maybe we should have a show on that because they're definitely the top 3. Where do you rank them? I think they're all intelligent. They all can box. I really like them. And if they do the right thing, they can literally be locked in for the next 3 years, just fighting each other. And then one comes off and fights a mandatory, and the other one fights a mandatory. Then they fight each other at the end of the year. Then the other one fight the next one. Then the other one. But I don't think they understand that. You know, they say we want to wait and get one bag. Nah, you don't do that. You get as much money as you can. You know, what's up, H-Town? You know, you got Tank over, and that's fair. I'm not disputing none of it. I'm being honest. I'm not disputing any of it because really, in my head, I can put Devin ahead of Tank. The reason why I put Devin 3rd is because he's fighting this Saturday, and it's easy for me to say I'm gonna see how he performs Saturday. You know, I can put Shakur in front of Tank, but I can't put him in front. I mean, I can put Devin in front of Tank easily, but I can't put him in front of Shakur. Not right now. I think Shakur is just, man, very impressive to me. And here comes Miami. They down 3. 82-79, game 7, 10:56 left to go. You got Tank, Shakur, Dev. That's a great show to have, man, to promote the Devin Haney fight this week. So maybe we'll get into that this week, man. I all eyes on Australia, you know, this week. Definitely rooting for Devin to win. I have him as the favorite. I have him as a unanimous decision favorite, which would make it a split decision favorite. So he has to fight a very great fight. He understands what he's up against. I like Devin's decorum. I like Devin's mind. I've been around Devin in person, and Devin is solid. He has a well-balanced, solid mental foundation. So if you're worried, I wouldn't be worried about Devin being rattled pre-fight. You know, when we get in the ring, I don't know what can happen. But in terms of his mindset, walking into the ring and what he needs to do to get to the ring, I wouldn't have no concerns about Devin at all. Devin is a complete man, complete young man. I'll say that. Very complete. Very, very complete. And it's his time. It's Devin Haney's time, and we'll get back on Tank. I thought Rollie had a chance to change that fight. Got half a head. I thought Rollie didn't seize the opportunity. I thought the first 3 rounds, Rollie had a chance to really, 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 really open up the fight and make it the fight that he needed it to be. He didn't take advantage of it. He didn't know how to cut the ring off. He didn't know how to throw the right hand. And that alleviated a lot of the pressure that Rollie was putting on him, because he didn't throw the left hook to lead him to the right hand. He didn't throw the right hand to lead him to the hook. you know, he had some great opportunities to really, really change the complexity of that fight and put a lot of pressure on Tank. Now, I will say this. Tank is physically not imposing in the ring. He's not physically. I thought Tank was more physically imposing, maybe because Rollie was, maybe because Rollie was so much bigger. Every time I've seen Tank, he seemed like the more physically imposing guy, and he wasn't that. You know, if Rollie wanted to win the clinches, he really could have won the clinches. And I have my concerns about Tank in a really, really high temperature fight. You know, like if was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. If Rollie had the intellect of Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson, it would have been a tremendous fight, you know, but that's what makes fights. You know, everyone has weaknesses. And I thought Tank did a hell of a job, man. He figured it out. And when you're a champion, you figure it out. And it was a tough fight for him to figure out because Tank really, really felt the bravado, the physical presence of Rollie, and it bothered him a little bit, you know. And I was shocked that Tank took a step back in those moments and allowed the ref to do his job. You understand what I'm saying? Or asked the ref to do his job. Now, when I watch Tank, I realize when he's fighting a real 135-pounder, he won't have a physical presence in the fight. You understand what I'm saying? He will not. And that's the best Rollie you're probably ever going to see. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it ain't going to be no differences in Rollie. Rollie is Rollie, and he hustled his way. He hustled his way into the fight, man. And I thought Tank's intellect was a difference. I thought at the beginning of the fight, I was watching the fight with a lot of with some NBA basketball players, and I was telling them this fight is going to be like Bo Outlaw trying to guard Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Everyone be like, oh yeah. Bo Outlaw is long. He's athletic. He's taller than Kobe. He can guard Kobe. And then when you get on the basketball court, you realize Tank is too refined. And that's exactly what it was. Tank was too refined, has an amateur pedigree, and that was the difference in the fight. I can honestly say I thought the corners were about even. I didn't really see greatness out of either corner. I thought they were right on par. I actually like because he's a new personality, so I like what's his name? Rollie's corner. Yeah, man. Let me open this phone line. I know y'all guys got a lot to say, and we could talk about the bullshit in a second. I know y'all want to talk about that shit. I know I want to talk about it, I should say. Because that was some bullet Cromwell. I like him. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. And he was very honest. He was very, very forward in his conversation. He wasn't passive at all. I like that. I like the fact that he wasn't passive. That was pretty dope that he wasn't. So feel free to call in. Checks and Balances, the movie. Y'all know what it is. as the young people say, y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. And like I said, y'all gonna fall for the macking and the capping. I told y'all this wasn't gonna be a competitive fight. Rollie had the first 3 rounds to change the fight. If he didn't do it in the first 3 rounds, Tank was gonna work. Tank was gonna work, and then figure him out, and then rounds because of his skill set. And that's really what it was. Like I said, it wasn't a pay-per-view fight. I grew up on Chavez Sr. and Meldrick Taylor. This is not even close to that. So the macking and the capping, you know? And that's how politicians stay in business. That's how pimps stay in business. That's how preachers stay in business. That's how Elijah Muhammad stay in business. Louis Farrakhan, the macking and the capping, man. You know what I mean? And that's simply what it was. And Tank did what he needed to do. So Tank is off the greener pastures. Will he re-sign with Floyd? I think it's dumb if he does. I'll be honest. I think it's stupid. I think it's fucking one of the worst decisions you can make. $972. What's up? Hey, how you feel, dog? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I was gonna say he definitely deserves his credit. He won the fight, man. He won. Now let's move on. I don't want to see a rematch. I don't want to see the PR like someone said in the chat. He had a year for that fight, so you're not gonna see a better one. You're not gonna see a better fight. In mine. Oh, y'all can't hear the calling? Damn. I don't know what's going on. Oh, my bad. My bad. I don't know how that's. Damn. Let me. Y'all can't hear him, huh? Shit. What the settings? They can't hear you. Let me fix the settings. You got to call back in. Okay. Oh. Damn. It is. Oh, big time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Facts. Yeah, we spoke about that, and everything you're saying is exactly how I felt. You know, it was he's talking about the shooting in Texas. They have a job to do. It's like the military. You have a job to do, and your job description is going and risk your life to save lives. And you had a moment to be a hero. You had a moment to do what you think about when you sign up for the job, and you didn't do it. And there it is. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys can hear me, right? Okay. Yeah, they can hear me, but they can't hear you. So I got to oh, facts. Facts. All right, appreciate you. All right, well. All right. All right. Let me reset this. All right. I'm gonna reset the phone lines. Hopefully that helps, and you guys will be able to call in. I just reset it, and maybe that helps. So anyways, yeah, I thought, and I want to talk about the bullshit, the melees, and so you guys can go either way when you guys beam in or call in. I guess beam-ins might be the option tonight, right? Where do you want me to start? I'll start with the fights. Tank Davis is a star, certified star. It's not even up for debate. It's not a conversation to have. The conversation to have is how big of a star is he, right? He's sold out in every city he's gone to the last couple of years in a COVID environment. And the people that support him are coming to these fights with terrible intentions. And those couple of hundred people are ruining it for the other 18,800 people. And I'm sick and tired. Ad nauseum, man. I am sick and tired of it, man. I'm sick and tired of us niggas. And the definition of niggas is going to change with whichever side I'm talking about. So you guys will figure it out on your own. But I'm just simply tired of these niggas coming into our world and thinking that we want to be a part of their sadistic culture. I think it's wrong. I think it's selfish. And more important, and as important, we got to disown that behavior. We can't go to a fight and be like, that's cool. Niggas shooting dice. Oh, niggas shooting dice in the bathroom, man. Like TK Kirkin. But I know he put on his cool cap to get the hell out the bathroom, right? You know what I mean? Like, he totally switched codes so he can be safe. Because if he would have went in like, man, what y'all niggas doing? I understand that. Self-preservation is the law of the land. Niggas shooting dice in the bathroom. There's a whole fight out there, man. You got little kids, man. You got fathers, man. And you got to understand the whole picture. You got to understand the whole fucking picture, man. This ain't a black experience. Boxing is not it's not just for black people. And above that, shooting dice at a public event is not a black experience. It's a mentally poor mindset experience, man. And before the fight, niggas fighting in the hallways. I saw it on Ellie Setback's page. It was like 5 fights I saw. Maybe it was the same fights from different angles. I don't know. But I'm like, I can't take my son to a fight. I'm not going to a fight by myself any longer. I'm taking my son to a fight, right? So I'm never taking him to a StubHub fight. Not at 7 years old, because the one thing I can rest assure you, that there's going to be a brawl at StubHub, and I can't take that risk and endanger my child. And moreover than that, last night was deplorable, man. It was simply deplorable. You got these beautiful women in their 4-inch high heels, 6-inch high heels, dressed to the nines, looking beautiful, with their man, with their girlfriends, with their mom, with their auntie. And niggas got to ruin it for everybody, man. That's what they are, niggas, man. That's not culture, man. I don't buy a ticket to a fight with a plane ticket and $150 minimum on a hotel to say, when I go to a fight, I'm going to fight and shoot dice in the bathroom. I don't think that. Who thinks that shit? You understand what I'm saying? Like, and That's the environment in which Tank comes from. But the people that come support Tank got to understand this. Tank has an angel and a devil on each shoulder. Tank really can go either way. He's fighting it a lot, but he can go either way. And we really, really, really got to do a better job, man. And I think Al Heyman got to do his part. I'm not putting all the blame on Al Heyman. I will say that now that he knows the environment, that the people that's a part of the hip hop culture, the hip hop crowd, and he knows about that real world because he done promoted Lil Wayne in New Orleans and everything else. So he understands what that environment is bringing, what that energy is bringing. So he got to do his part inside of Barclay. And if it requires more police, more security, more exits, I don't know. I'm not an expert at that. I just want people to go to a fight safe and come home safe, And it's bothersome, man. It's bothersome. It's really bothersome that niggas are celebrating nigga shit. You know what I mean? Niggas are really celebrating nigga shit, man. Niggas act like they don't have kids. Oh, if someone touched my kid, man. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I don't do none of that shit. Oh, man. Motherfucker touch my kid. Motherfucker touch my girl. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Oh, my gosh. Some people say it was a shooting. Some people, the reports this morning say it wasn't. So trust who you want to trust. Andre Berto said he heard gunshots. Radio Raheem said he heard gunshots. I love you. Have fun, okay?
I still wall. I still wall right there.
Oh, I love you. Have fun, okay?
But I still wall.
It's a background.
But the background is not a wall.
I know. It's on the computer.
Oh.
I love you. Have fun, okay? I'll see you in the morning. All right, close the door. All right.
Ciao.
Ciao.
See you in the morning.
See you
Ciao.
in the morning.
I love you.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Yeah, she's going to spend the night at her cousin's house tonight, and I'm homeless, so I gotta put a kid over there, I'm joking, but yeah, T-minus 5 days, man. Friday we move in, so it's awesome, but it's almost scary that where is a safe environment for us to enjoy ourselves? Literally, in America, where is a safe environment for Black people to go and enjoy themselves and it just be what it is? If it's basketball, can we just go to a basketball game? If it's a baseball game, can we just go to a baseball game? If it's a hockey game, can we just go to a hockey game? Tank freaking sold out that place. Can we just focus and have a great time and celebrate the fact that Tank's star power made 19,000 people, and I'm willing to bet 15 to 16,000 people in that arena was Black. That's what it looked like to me, and what a beautiful, beautiful sight it was, man. But the disgusting behavior, man. Just a disgusting behavior, man. Disgusting, man. Gunshots? How did the gun get in there? How did it get past security? We sit back and just say, oh, it's okay. It's cool. Fred, you're just hating. If this was anybody's event, anyone's event, I would have the same reaction. You know, Eddie Hearn put 20,000 people in there, man. And this is what makes people believe that black people are inherently violent. Eddie Hearn a month ago, May 2 weeks. What's today's date? August 30th, right? April 30th. What's today's date? 28 days ago. 28 days ago, he put 20,000 people in Madison Square Garden. 20,000 people. No gunshots. I didn't see a fight because people didn't stand up. What's up, Miles? I didn't see it go viral. What else? And everybody had a good time. It was a beautiful sight to see. And people gonna say, if you want to be safe, you got to go to an Eddie Hearn event. You can't go to an Al Heyman event. I don't want Al Heyman to go out of business, y'all. There's too many fighters under contract. I don't want that. I want him to do what he said he was going to do when he came into business. That's all. I don't want him to go out of business. I know. 200 fighters under contract, and what, they going to be unemployed? No, I don't want that. But so on the outside looking in, they're going to say, oh, who's the promoter? Oh, Al Heyman? No, every time Al Heyman promotes something, it's a fight. It's a shooting. And Tank's last fight in Atlanta, someone got killed outside the arena. You know, so I sit here, and you guys want to have to beam in. Beam in if you guys want to holler at me. That'll be dope. Because maybe the phone lines ain't working. But I don't get it. I don't get us. I really don't, man. Niggas want to kill over a boxing match. Want to do harm and destroy the experience for other great people. You know, Drew Titan was at the fight with, I believe he was at the fight with, oh man, I'm looking dead at him. From Texas. They were at the fight together having a great time, I bet. You know, he was in New York and, you know, like, you know, it's, I don't know, man. It's just beyond my own understanding, dog. And then I wake up this morning, and Polo G the rapper is my first time I ever heard of him. Polo G the rapper, he records people going into Burlington and running, coming out, taking stuff, and people running across the street, and oh man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. That's not black culture, man. Shooting dice ain't black culture. That's street culture. That's not black culture. Stop associating dumb shit with black culture. That's not black culture. You don't want your son shooting dice. You don't want your son smoking and drinking and in an unsafe environment. You don't want your son sitting on the stoop smoking and drinking. Stop. That's not black culture. That's poverty culture, man. All right? Can we stop associating all the dumb shit with black culture? Oh, that's twerking. Oh, that shit stems from Africa. That ain't got the same energy as the cultural dances that they did in Africa. Come on, y'all. We greet each other with kings and queens. Oh, hey, what's up, king? What's up, queen? How you doing, master Mrs. of the Universe? How you doing, King of Zamunda? And then we say 3-card Monty is black culture. No, that's street culture, man. Street culture. You know, it's not culture. Y'all think it isn't. I'm waiting on y'all to beam in. I want someone to disagree with me so you can sound. I want someone to call in and disagree with me. Because you don't want your daughter or your son doing it. You don't want your mama doing it. Right? And the reason why our teenagers and 20-something-year-olds do it is because we had deemed it cool. We say it's cool to do it. So our 20-year-olds are going to do it. If we told our 18-year-olds it's cool to invent something, it's cool to be an entrepreneur. You know what they call entrepreneurs in the hood? Anthropo niggas. That's what they call them in the hood. That's what they call them in the hood. Anthropo niggas. Like, who carries that mindset? Who carries the mindset to start a business to be poor? Man, come on, man. Like I said, I don't care who disagrees with me anymore. I don't care. The gloves are off for the rest of the barbershop, man. All my razors are sharp. You know what I mean? If you move, you might cut yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just, oh shit. 96, 98, 4-4, 44 seconds to go in the game. Wow. We might as well keep it here right now, and then we'll get back in it. Jason Tatum has the ball 30 feet away from the basket, man. He's going to have to go. Oh, Miami got a chance to tie with 20 seconds to go. Oh, Butler pulls up for 3. What an idiot. What an idiot. He pulled up for 3. What an idiot. Oh, my God, you idiot. You pulled up for 3? You had the whole lane on your strong side, on the right side. He had the whole lane, dog. Look. He had a one-on-one experience, and he pulls up. He could have, oh, my God. He could have hesitated and went straight to the rim. Now 99, 96, 11.4 seconds to go. And there you have it. It's like in Boys in the Hood. What you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a motherfucking hustler. For real? For real? Is that what we want to be? We want to be a motherfucking hustler? So it's cool. So everything you're disagreeing with me on, you want your child to do. Everything you disagree with me on, it's cool for your son to do. It's cool for your son or daughter to fight in front of 19,000 people, right? It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I want my son to be a part of that. Yeah, I want my son to buy a ticket to a fight just to go and fight. Oh, yeah, that's what I want. Oh, yeah, I want my son to do that. Oh, man, that sounds like a good time. You know what I mean? That sounds like a great time. Oh, man, oh, yeah, I really want that. Man. Oh, man. You know, it's, what a time we live in, dog. What a time we live in. We live, and then you know what we're going to do? This is America. This is America. Well, America afforded you the opportunity. America afforded you the money to afford that ticket, to afford that outfit, to afford that parking for your ass to act like a motherfucking American. How about that? You wasn't complaining about America when you bought the ticket. You wasn't complaining about America when you went shopping. You wasn't complaining about America when you text your 4 friends or when you text the 2 girls or the one girl that you took to the fight. You wasn't complaining about America then. Oh, America is great, right? You flossing and balling, right? Oh, I know. Fred's a weirdo. I already know. Fred's a weirdo. Fred not making sense. Anyways, man, what's up, H? Hopefully y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear H? What's up, H?
Yo, what up, Fred? What's good? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can. Hopefully they can.
Hell yeah. What's up with you, Fred?
I'm feeling good, man. I appreciate you calling in.
Man, all the time, man. Hey, Fred, it's Haney time. It's fight week. Haney. Devin Haney. Going for the legacy. Going for the greatness. Devin Haney versus George Kambosos. Fred, did you see that press conference? And what's your reaction to that press conference, brother?
I didn't know it was on. I'll be honest. I had no idea. I wish I knew.
George Kambosos, he was being very disrespectful at the press conference. He called Devin Haney a snitch. He was like, "Oh, Devin Haney, you was talking to me about Teofimo Lopez. You was snitching and like some weird ass shit." So Devin Haney responded and said that George Kambosos is a fucking clown. He called him a clown and shit. It's getting kind of heated, Fred. You know what I mean? This is a big fight for the sport of boxing, Fred.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fred, this is a big fight. And Devin Haney, he's trying to become the next great fighter from America. People are looking for that next Floyd Mayweather. And a lot of people believe Devin Haney is the next great American champion. He's going for undisputed. Now, we seen Tank Davis fight last night against Rollie. Tank Davis, that kid looked phenomenal, Fred. He's a monster. But Tank Davis is the biggest puncher in boxing. He has the most power. He's the most exciting fighter in boxing. Tank Davis, he reminds me of a young Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Honestly, Fred, the kid got the skills. He got the power. And Rollie was a power puncher, Fred. Rollie was one of the biggest punchers in boxing. Point blank, period. Like people say Rollie ain't got no skills. Maybe Rollie don't have skills, but Rollie got power. They say the same shit about Deontay Wilder. Rollie was a dangerous fight, and Tank knocked him out. It only took 6 rounds, Fred. 1 punch knockout. Tank Davis, he got the best knockouts in boxing. It was Deontay Wilder, but, I think right now it's Tank Davis, Fred. This kid is special, bro. He's a special fighter. I think 135 pounds is the best division in boxing right now. And I think 147. But I feel like 135, they got the big names, Fred. Everybody was at Tank Davis fight, including Ryan Garcia, Demetrius Andrade, Earl Spence Jr., Madonna. It was sold out. 20,000 people, Fred.
Right. I love it. We need that in boxing, dog. We got to push boxing to get ahead of baseball. That's the goal, man. And I was happy. That's all if you follow my Instagram feed, I talked about that. 19,000 people. I'm really, really happy for the sport of boxing, man. We need that in boxing. We need that energy. We need people asking me, when is Tank Davis fighting again? When is the Earl Spence Bud fight? And we got one step closer after last night, and I'm happy. I'm really happy that 19,000 people came, man.
Hey, definitely, Fred. It was lit. It was lit, bro. It was like one of those Mike Tyson type of fight.
Sure. I've never been, but I understand. Yep.
Hell yeah. And Shakur Stevenson was at the fight. Earl Spence Jr., Demetrius Andrade. It was packed, bro. Even Ryan Garcia was there. He talking about, fuck Golden Boy. I want to fight Tank Davis. That's what he's telling Leonard Ellerby of Mayweather Promotions. What you think about Ryan Garcia showing up to a PBC fight, right? And saying fuck his own promoter, Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy?
I think it was great PR. You got Tank Davis you're basically tied to Tank Davis. You know, everyone wants to interview you. Everyone wants to hear what you got to say. It was a great PR move on his part, you know, and I think all fighters need to start doing that. You know, take advantage of the opportunities, man.
You think that's all it was? He was trying to just, get some clout out there. You don't think he's trying to fight?
I don't think it's clout. I think it's good business. You know, we call it clout, you know, because the young kids call it clout. But in real life, I want Muhammad Ali to go to Frazier's fight.
But they fought each other. Do you think Ryan want to actually fight somebody, like fight Tank Davis, or is he just doing it for the, like you said, you know, to make to promote himself? What is he doing?
Honestly, I haven't seen Ryan Garcia fight. I've seen him in highlights. I don't watch him. I don't even know. I'll be honest. I've never seen him in a full fight. I don't know how. I've seen him in the highlights, but I haven't watched him be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch Ryan Garcia.
He's a power puncher. Ryan Garcia. He's a power puncher. That he got a lot of power, and he's lacking in skills. But I feel like he got potential. But I think Tank Davis would knock out Ryan Garcia. He'll knock his ass out, bro. You know, so
no, Tank Davis can knock them all out.
Yeah, he's a beast. Yeah, he's a problem, dog.
He
like
can knock them all out.
I got Devin Haney in that fight over Tank, though. Sure. I mean, Tank is saying he want to fight Devin Haney, and even Leonard.
No, we don't. If he re-signs with Floyd, he don't want to fight nobody.
He said he's still with Mayweather Promotions after the fight.
Yeah. So if he chooses to stay with as it is now, he doesn't want to fight the big fights. He got to be a free agent to make the big fights. You know, he could still with 19,000 people, man. I wish people understood.
Yeah, he ain't gonna leave that with Mayweather Promotions. Every time he fight, he's on pay-per-view. He's putting 20,000 people, you know, in Brooklyn. So come on, why would he leave his situation if he got a good situation like that?
That's what I'm saying. I agree. So it's not the fights. He likes the position that he's in. He's never fought a top 10 135 pounder.
No, Isaac Cruz was in the top 10.
He
was in every sanctioning body.
Oh, okay.
In every sanctioning body, he was.
Okay, well, I stand corrected. I'm not hating on him. I'm spitting facts. He has a great situation, and he's going to enjoy it. And
exactly, he got a great situation with Floyd Mayweather, bro. Like, come on, bro. Tank Davis. Hey, Fred. I'm thinking Tank Davis is the new face of boxing, not Canelo. Canelo just got beat. Canelo fight, bro, was not like Tank Davis pay-per-view.
No, wasn't even close.
Tank Davis pay-per-view was much better. Even the undercard was better with Lara. We got Iris Landy Lara. He looked good in his fight. Who was on Canelo's undercard? Fucking Montana Love. Lara way more decorated than fucking Montana Love. That was a better pay-per-view. I thought it was more lit. The fight was better. Tank won by knockout. You know what I mean? Like, Tank right now, Fred, I'm thinking, especially as far as the American fighters, Tank is the biggest star in American boxing by far. When you talk about American fighters, Wilder, I think Tank took over. Wilder lost to Fury. I like Wilder. I respect Wilder. But Tank took over. You know what I mean? Like, Shakur is a good fighter, but he's fighting on ESPN. He's not on pay-per-view. Devin Haney's a good fighter. He's building. But right now, Tank is that guy.
No, he's the man. Tank is the man, and Earl is the man. Earl, I don't know how Earl travels well too, because he did well in LA. Oh my God, he did magnificent in LA, and he's only fought in Texas since. But you know, when the money's there for it, only fought in Vegas. So you know, Earl's only gonna fight in Vegas. So I mean, in Texas. So there you have it. But you're right. You're right. Tank is that dude, and he needs to have the character of the face of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he needs to.
But he's showing it now, like that like press conference with Rollie, the way Tank was talking shit, and how Tank was man, he was punking Rollie. Like Tank was bringing that energy, bro. Like on some Mike Tyson type of shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, like he bringing that smoke, bro.
I get you. No, you're right. You on to something. I'm with
He
you
on
on
some,
it.
yeah, like he on some real nigga shit. Like Tank punking these niggas. He treating these dudes like bitches the way he did Rollie, and then he knocked them out. You know, so like people want to see that shit. Tank bringing that energy, bro.
Yeah, fans want to see knockouts.
Yeah, man, and I like Tank that he's talking more. He's doing more talking. He's doing much better, man. So, hey, you mentioned Earl Spence Jr. Now, Earl Spence, after the fight, he said that him and Terrence Crawford, they're negotiating. He said they're in talks. What you think about that?
They need to announce that fight. They need to shut boxing down and announce that fight. And I don't know what the holdup is. It's no holdup. Terrence Crawford is a free agent. You're not going to lose that fight for $1 or $2 million. Sign the contract. Let's go. Let's get us excited. We got the whole summer. It looks like it's going to be September, October. And I simply can't wait. And I don't want people to say, at this point, I don't think fans should be saying, it's his fault. It's that fault. We all should be saying, sign the contract. Where's the contract? Because there is nothing in the way of that fight. And I think Al wants to fight, Earl wants to fight, and Terrence wants to fight, and Steven Espinoza wants to fight. So let's get this fight on the road. Sign the contracts. You know, what's taking it so long? You know, Terrence won an extra $1 million. Give it to him. You know?
Yeah, I agree with you, Fred. And Earl Spence, he said, if the fight don't happen, it's not because of me. He said the fight is going to happen. But he said if it don't happen, it's not because of me. He said they're negotiating the fight.
Sure. Yeah, he posted that, sign the contract yesterday. So that means that he's spoken to Al, and Al has indicated that we've sent over an offer. And only Terrence knows. Only Terrence and Bomac and his team know. So we don't know. You know, Terrence ain't going to make that email public, you know. And so just announce the fight. Announce the fight. It's June, right? July, August. Oh, you got to announce it this month. You have to announce it this month. You have to.
Hey, Fred, I got a question. So,
yeah,
like, what was your relationship with the PBC? Like, how did it start? Like, how long did you know those guys? Like Sam Watson.
Sam was LA. I'm an LA guy.
So you've been knowing them since you was a kid?
Not a kid, but an adult. Yeah. I've been working for the newspaper for a long time, you know, and like y'all may not understand this, but Fred is a big deal in LA. Like I know y'all, we're casual in this, but I'm a big deal here.
In California, for sure.
In LA, like in the community, I'm a big deal, you know, and I don't mean big deal like I'm famous, but big deal like I have relationships and I can get a hold of really anybody, any politician. Every politician, local politician, their representatives call me because they know I own a lot of property. They want my tenants to vote. You know, me and my business partners can literally change a local election, you know, and that's just the reality of it, man. And Sam is a bigger deal. I'm not bigger than Sam. Sam is a bigger deal. And so little big deal in Fred and bigger big deal in Sam. You know, I've been working in the community for years, and you can't help but not know who Sam Watson is. As much community work as I've done in the community, and you know, and working for the LA Sentinel since 2008, 2009, somewhere in there. You know, like, you know, so I've known him before, and his son was a great baseball player, phenomenal baseball player. Brandon, one of the best in the city. You know, got drafted, and you know, it is, you know, so for real, you know, so my relationship is with Sam, and Sam opened up a lot of doors for me, you know, and that's why I separated myself from him, so he doesn't get the blame for anything that I say or do. You know, I don't get tickets from him anymore. I don't, you know, I call him, wish him happy birthday, tell him I love him, and, you know, stuff like that. But I had to freeze that, you know, the physical kinship, you know, because I don't want people to say, because anything I say, they would call Sam like, Fred said this. I'm like, no, I'm a man. I said it. You know, like you ain't got to call Sam and be like, "Oh, he said this." No, it is what it is, man. And you know, and I'm fortunate enough to train my training business was real popular. From James Harden, Taj Gibson, Jonathan Gibson. Who else is in the NBA? Russell Westbrook. Brandon Jennings was one of my kids. Who else? Name some NBA players. Not
From the
Paul
West
George.
Coast.
Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay spent his summers in LA. I trained him. Jeff Adrian out of UConn. Mike Miller. Master P and his sons. You know, so it's I was a big deal. Like, I'm not saying I was a big deal in popularity, but I was important to the vein, you know, and I had access. When I was training all those guys, I had a lot of access. John Lucas, you know, his son, I trained his son, you know. So I mean, I hustled my way, you know, and I mean, you can Google the stuff. I mean, it's all Googleable, you know, so, and that's what it is, man, you know, so.
So with the PBC, I mean, like, they do some great things in the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely was a part of that, you know. You worked very close with Floyd Mayweather, as I seen in pictures. You side by side with Floyd, you know what I mean, on stage with Floyd Mayweather. I mean, what you think about just like the way the PBC came up in the game with Floyd Mayweather? You know, and Floyd was the most successful. Yep.
I like it. I like how they came up, man. And I just don't like how they're moving now. I don't like how y'all don't see it because y'all haven't been on the inside in its truest form. I've been on the inside as deep can be without sitting next to Al Heyman, you know, and making the actual deal, you know. I've been on the phone on mute when motherfuckers are talking to Al. I've been on phone with mute when motherfuckers are talking to Leonard Ellaby and everybody else, you know. So so I know the dealings, I know the conversations, and Al Heyman, like yesterday, the undercard was deplorable. Why Frank Martin should have been the co-main event. I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
But Laura's a decorated fighter, Iris Landy Lara.
But Laura should have been on the undercard in Texas. Laura shouldn't have been on the undercard in New York.
But they had Pitbull on that undercard with Gamboa.
No, he should have been on. Laura should be on Jamal Charlo's undercard. The other kid, Africa should have been on the opening bout of this pay-per-view at 140. He should have been on the opening bout. He lives in Brooklyn. You understand? Chris Colbert's comeback fight probably should have been on this card. You know, like,
you talking about Richardson Hitchens?
Richardson Hitchens he fought in a non-televised card last week. You know, so if I think that one drop rule Al Heyman has now, I don't respect it. I really don't respect it at all. And I want Al to win, so I'm holding him to the fire. You know, just like the Juneteenth card. We don't get the Juneteenth card the way it is if Fred don't speak out. If Fred don't say nothing, it's politics as usual. He knows on Juneteenth he can't have all Mexicans again. He knows that. So what happens? He put 3 black fighters as the ace high. That's never happened. And that doesn't happen on PBC. That hasn't happened since Tank, Adrian, and Charlo fought on the same card. That's the last time that's happened. But it's happening on Juneteenth this year. And I say the barbershop had a lot to do with that. And I'm going to stay on them. I don't care what white people do. I don't care. You know, I'll interview them, do what I need to do, but I can't change the behavior of white people. You know, black people want to change the behavior of white people. How about we focus on changing our behavior? How about we be greater together? And I think that's the key. I don't believe in debating white people and telling them to change. Nah. Because you know what the next black person gonna do? Invite the white person in. You know, invite that conglomerate in. You know, so, you know, like, and that's where I stand on it, man. And I think Floyd, from a business acumen, is very selfish. And you don't know this in the beginning, but when the fighters start talking, and you got Andrew Tabiti, he fought in Texas last week. He's not fighting on the TMT card. You got Mickey Bay, he's fighting in Dubai. You got Memphis. When's the last time he fought? You know, and so it's just the reality of it, man. That Floyd is a terrible businessman, and Al Heyman stood quiet because Floyd Mayweather brought in all the money. Same thing Oscar De La Hoya did with Canelo. You bring in all the money, you be quiet. You know, I gave up a lot of money. Fred could have shut up. Fred could have shut up and kept his $10,000 a month off YouTube. But I'm making $1,000 a month off YouTube now. So I lost 90% of my income. If I cover a Wilder fight, if I would have covered Tank fight yesterday, $10,000 minimum. 2 or 3 of my videos go viral. I get 2,000 more followers. For real. That's the reality of it. Y'all gonna come to me before you go to anybody else. If it's a black fighter, that's a fact. I gave it up for what I believe to be the truth. I'm not, it just is what it is.
That's some real shit because, man, you had it good. I ain't gonna lie.
I had it great. I was a king of the hill. I knew when every top ranked fight. I still know when every top ranked fighter is coming in LA. I knew when every PBC fighter is coming in LA, and I knew when every Golden Boy fighter is coming in LA doing, because I trained. It wasn't a Golden Boy gym, but a lot of Golden Boy fighters, and that's where they had their press conferences at. I had a connection with Sam, and Bob respects me to the highest levels, as much as you can respect a journalist, a freelance journalist, So I had complete access. All I had to do was shut up. People don't understand what I gave up for truth. People think I'm just hating. No, Fred could shut up today, and 3 months later, I can have my credentials. Fred can apologize today, and 3 months, I can have my credentials.
Yeah, Fred, that's why, man, I miss those days. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I wasn't even around when you was really going to those fights. I came around during the pandemic, but bruh, you plugged in like a motherfucker now, bruh.
Yeah, I'm still plugged in. If Fred apologizes, oh, I'm sorry, goes on this apology tour and kisses ass.
It ain't even that. Those your people though, Sam Watson and them.
Yeah,
them your niggas.
Yeah, Sam is my real friend. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. For real. Love him to death. I've never been to the Zone, so I can't. But Eddie Hearn offered me a job.
But I like how the PB, yeah, he did. You been said that a long time ago. You turned that down.
Yeah. I mean, I was in.
They bullshitting though, the Zone. They ain't really hitting on shit right now. They shit ain't even popping.
They ain't got no merit. They had to cut the budget. They quietly cut the budget.
With Top Rank, they be fired too. But the PBC, I see what they be doing. Like, you got a guy like Charlo, like he look like he independent, bro. He doing good. Motherfucker like Leo Santa Cruz living good, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Leo got all the good fights, man. He got every fight he desired.
Yeah, I like the way they look at Wilder. They took Wilder from nothing, made him heavyweight champion, and Wilder became a superstar.
Right.
So Fred, like, what you think about those promoters that the PBC are working with? They got Louis DeCubis Sr. They have Samson. Who else? They got Floyd Mayweather Promotions. Who else they got?
TMT is a shell of themselves. Samson Boxing and Louis DeCubis pretty much run PBC. You'll always see their fighters on the cards. You'll always see them on the card. They got the juice now. And Tom Brown is just there for logistics. Tom Brown don't do nothing.
Yeah, Tom Brown, exactly.
They don't do anything. They just the logistics. Brittany flies in, make sure all the physicals are done. Everyone made their flights. Everyone gets their checks. Everyone's safe. Everyone got their per diem. Everyone got their physicals. Everyone got their blood. And everybody's on time to the weigh-in. That's it. They don't do no promoting. They are a promotional company, but Al has them in place for legalities and logistics.
The only fighter I've ever seen complain, was Adrian Broner about the PBC and Gary Russell. But I still see Gary Russell showing up to the Tank fight. You know what I mean? But he's still in business with them, and his brother's still with them. So, look like they be doing good business from what I be seeing.
They don't fight enough,
Yeah, they don't. They don't fight enough. They got a lot of fighters. That's why, though.
They got a lot of fighters, but still, you got to create the avenue in which you can fight. If you got 5 kids, you don't say you don't play basketball once every 5 weeks, do you?
You're right about that. They need more dates, and I don't see them on Fox anymore. So I don't know what's up with that Fox deal. But Top Rank ESPN, they putting on some great fights, and I know you type with Bob Arum though, man. They do a hell of a job too.
Yeah, Bob is doing good right now. He got some momentum. He got Devin Haney now. He got moving forward. He just had Shakur, Devin, and he got that 175 fight that I'm actually looking forward to. And next Tuesday we got Donaire and the Monster. So he's in a great space. He's really in a great space. And so is PBC. We got Stevie Fulton. Stevie Fulton is fighting Daniel Roman, who I train with his trainer every day. I box with his trainer every day. So before he goes and trains Daniel Roman. So got that fight coming up. Yeah, man. So the PBC's had a hell of a run the past 5 weeks. Hell of a run.
Hell yeah. Man, that shit been fire like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, Devin Haney and Cambosis this Saturday, Fred. It's Haney time. Devin Haney going for the greatness, Fred. He's trying to make history.
As he should. He deserve it. He's taking the risk. I wouldn't have sent my son over there. I wouldn't have signed the
Bill
contract.
Haney, Bill Haney always taking a risk, always taking a chance.
I'm not. Hey, it's his risk. I can't do nothing but support it at this point.
He believes in his son.
I don't agree.
Bill Haney know that his son is the best fighter in the world. He been saying that. And when you got a fighter like Devin Haney, he's gonna win. I seen it today when they faced off. Devin Haney way bigger than Cambosis. He bigger, stronger, faster. He got better skills. Devin Haney is the better fighter. And Fred, Devin Haney gonna beat the fuck out of Cambosis, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have a Devin Haney party at my crib, man.
Easy work, Fred. Come on, Devin Haney. He's ready to take over the sport, bro. It starts Saturday, Fred.
Yeah, I got people moving in. I got my stuff moving in Saturday, and I move in Friday, Saturday. So we're gonna catch a break. I'm gonna go get some pizzas, and we're gonna hang out. I'm gonna make sure my TV's up by the end of Friday. And we're going to watch it Saturday.
Yep. It's on ESPN. So it's perfect, bro. It's perfect, man. I believe the NBA Finals is going to be that same day. So is it going to be
Sunday?
Okay.
Thursday, Sunday. June 2nd and June 5th.
Yeah, man. Devin Haney going to whoop his ass. And it's going to be on ESPN. The whole world going to see it, bro. It's going to be on Sports Center. Haney time on Sports Center. Devin Haney with Stephen A. Smith, Fred. Come on now. Now, guess what, bro? It's over with, Fred. We going to be celebrating, bro. So, yeah, it's Haney time. Haney. Hey, much love, Fred. I'm going to holler at you, bro.
I appreciate you, dog. All right, man. I appreciate you, H. Y'all go ahead and zoom back in. Beam back in, man. I appreciate you guys coming in. And I didn't know H was going to be that long. I ain't spoke to him in a minute. So, it's good to hear from him. But, yeah, man. It's Haney time this week. Haney time. Haney is calling. I'm going to watch the presser maybe when I get out the shower after the fight. And, after this show. And I'll sit and watch it, but the kids are gone, so I can stay up. It's a holiday. I ain't got to take the kids to school in the morning. I got a late morning. Oh, I'll be on the Boxing Voice tomorrow, 8 a.m. That'll be fun. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll be on the Boxing Voice. So I love being interviewed, man, because there's no question I'm afraid of. Even though y'all think y'all asking tough questions, I'll be like, ain't no such thing as a tough question. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. So yeah, It's Devin Haney fight this week. That will be the first fight I officially watch in the mansion in the Hawthorne estate. That's Devin Haney versus Kambosos will be the first fight I watch. Yeah, next Saturday. I'm excited, man. And if anybody got a TV hookup in LA, let me know, because I need 3 outdoor TVs. Outdoor TVs are mad expensive, $7,000-8,000. So let me know if anybody got the hookup on some outdoor full sun TVs. Let me know. I need that hookup. And so that's where we're at with that. I was on the niggerdom. That's where I was, because that seems where I get the most reactions out of. This is going to cost Tank. Now they destroyed an escalator in Barclay. Literally destroyed it in the VIP section, I think it was. And with that being said, the projector, you can't show it in the daytime. I'm gonna be outside in the daytime barbecuing. Oh man, all my videos gonna be outside now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be at the pool, man. I'm gonna be on the pool. I got a pool house too. I mean, I got a whole 1-bedroom house in the back. So I'm gonna spend a lot of time in the back. So, this is really going to affect Tank Davis, because now the insurance is going to be higher, the rent is going to be higher, and some cities may not want Tank. You know what I mean? Some say, "No, I don't want Tank coming back." You know what I mean? So I think his fans got to fully understand that, man. Now his next fight gonna be in LA. You know what I mean? His next fight gonna be on the West Coast. They ain't dealing with that East Coast no more. They don't want y'all Maryland niggas coming up. They don't want y'all Baltimore niggas going to fights now. They tired of y'all niggas. They tired of y'all Maryland niggas. What area code is that? 44. What is it? 447. What is it? 207? No, that's somewhere in there. They don't want 441. They don't want y'all niggas coming. 253. They don't want y'all niggas no more. He said, "Why does someone with a mansion ask for a hookup?" For exactly that reason, you stupid motherfucker. You know what I mean? Why would you want to give away your money and you got a friend that can give you a discount? People think spending money. People don't understand what money is used for. You're supposed to use money to build assets, not liabilities. I'm going to invest the majority of my money on assets. It's like, who got the most expensive shoes on? Who got the most expensive shoes on? My Jordans cost more than yours. I got mine for $75. Man, shit, you can spend what you want on it. And when people come on my show, how much you spend for that TV? Man, I had to hook up. I ain't gonna see y'all niggas lie when y'all. Nah, if you ask me something, what you pay for that? I'm gonna say $300. Where'd you get it from? My friend. Shit, everybody know Fred frugal. Fred don't come in here and fake the funk, man. I'm not the guy. Fred ain't faking the funk, man. Fred is frugal. Fred is conservative. Fred is anti-national democratic politics. You know what I mean? And you begging the people in the chat who aren't millionaires. What are you talking about? So did you interview at a millionaire? An interview is basically begging for a job, right? It's the same thing. Filling out an application is the same thing as say, anybody got a hookup? And that's not begging. Anybody got a hookup? Anybody can get a discount on this? Anybody? Shit, hook me up. You filling out a job application is you begging a millionaire for a job, right? Based on that definition, right? I'm just asking. Oh man, I'm done responding to you. I shouldn't have responded the first time. But anyways, yeah, man, it's I forget where I was, but what was I talking about? I totally forgot. But anyhow, anyway, somebody beam in and put me back on topic. Oh, the niggerdoms. The niggerdoms. The niggerdoms. Niggas gambling, dog. Niggas was gambling in the bathroom, dog. Niggas smoking weed. Hey, I'm gonna do a video real soon, hopefully tomorrow, on how Mike Tyson is the Pied Piper of drug culture and podcasting. Mike Tyson does every goddamn drug in the book, and it's labeled as cool. Now, people do drugs on podcasting, and it's considered cool. Niggas smoke, niggas drink, and it's cool. Listen, I'm not the police. I'm just saying how it went from the streets to the internet, and it's cool. But I'm conservative in that matter. I've never drank, I've never smoked, so I'm very conservative as it pertains to that. And Joe Rogan was the first? Okay, Joe Rogan and Mike Tyson. I don't watch Joe Rogan. 95, yeah. In 95, man, in South Central, man. It's they normalize it. 301, there it is. They normalizing it now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They normalizing it now. And it's what's up, Dana? 443-410-301. My bad, dog. My bad. DMV area codes. I got the hookup on the HVAC. You cool. I appreciate you, man. I genuinely appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? Shit, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. And yeah, man. It is what it is. So but yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. I'm definitely gonna need a pool expert. That's what I got to teach myself. Pool equipment. It's my first, you know what I mean? So anyhow, but yeah, man. Tank's fan base. Tank's fan base. Gotta mature. Tank's fan base gotta grow up. And I'm talking to the 200 to 500 motherfuckers that decided to come to the party and ruin it for the other 18,500 people. It is what it is, man. I don't know why we consider that cool. I don't. Why is that considered cool? I think they've convinced us on so many levels that being great, being independent, that we need the government, we need help, we're victims, we need competitive advantages to compete. You know what I mean? We got to be interviewed. Every NFL team got to interview a black coach. like kind of like we're handicapped, man, it's just a whole bunch of white people really feel sorry for us, man. As a whole, they don't respect us. They feel sorry for us. Now I'm gonna give this black person a job because he needs it, not because he's not because they believe that you're qualified. You know, I got 9 white people working here, so I think I'm gonna hire 1 black person. Just hire the best people, man. Hire the best people. You don't think that's disrespectful that Kamala Harris, you got to beam in. I got to fix the phone lines, but I'll try it one more again. Kamala Harris was vice president not because she's qualified, but because she's black. When you think about that, I gotta interview a black. And you know why that's the case? Because the employees don't speak up. The NFL is 70% black. The NBA is 80% black. But the people in charge are all white. Oh, man, it's like me. When I shot this film, in my head, when I shot Checks and Balances, I said the synergy around this project, I got to have black men. I need a black sound guy. I need a black editor. You know, I needed as many black people as I could to fill them roles. I searched high and low for all qualified black people. You know what I mean? And I found them. You know what I mean? We're not going to get it. And I don't expect y'all to get me. You know what I mean? But I'm just living my truth, living what I believe. Y'all can feel free to disagree. But I'm not going up to a white man and saying, I'm being interviewed because I have to be interviewed, or am I being interviewed because I'm qualified? No, you're being interviewed because you have to. I don't want the job. Fuck it. I don't want the job. If there's 12 people on the basketball team and 10 of them are black and they don't advocate for me, I don't want the job. I don't want the job. I don't want it at all. Fuck it. Why? They not fighting for me. The black athlete's just going to shut up and say, yes, sir. We fighting for millionaires. Fans are fighting for millionaires. Colin Kaepernick said, he said, fuck your protest. I want to go back to the plantation and throw that pigskin. Fuck your protest. Fuck all the niggas that believed in me. I'm going back to the plantation, get this check, try and win this trophy, and work for this slave master. Because if you call the NFL the plantation, that means the NFL owners are the slave masters. So he wants to be a slave. So it is what it is. And like KP from KC said, black voters are in trouble anyway. In 8 years, they will have 11 million voters for a new Democratic bloc. Joe Biden already told y'all motherfuckers better, y'all black Democrats, y'all motherfuckers better go and team up with the Latinos. He told us we wasn't black, and he told us we need to be more Latino. Oh, man, that's funny. I bet if Bob Arum said that shit, niggas would be mad as hell, right? Imagine if Bob Arum came on the show and says, if you don't watch Shakur Stevenson fight, you ain't black. Imagine if Eddie Hurd says, hey, black Americans, if you don't support Anthony Joshua, you ain't black. Oh, man. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Life is funny, man. Life is funny. Life is funny. I'm gonna have Bob come in and say that. Bob, you should tell the audience if you ain't black, you ain't black if you don't support the black fighters at Top Rank. Shit. They can't get mad because 9 out of 10 dumb black people vote for them. Oh man. Imagine if Joe Biden gets reelected. Imagine if Joe Biden gets reelected, dog. Man, that'll be crazy. You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, Kyle, you still out there? There you go. Feel free to beam in. Feel free to call in. You're more than welcome to. You know what I mean? And yeah, we're going to... Oh, man. So, Devin Haney. I stand by. I would not have sent Lincoln over there. I would not have signed with Top Rank. I would not have sent my son over there. I think the fix is in. And but now that we're fight week, I think it's time. I mean, we got to root for Devin. You know what I mean? It's fight week now. And I think he deserves our report. He deserves our support. You know what I mean? He definitely deserves our support. And Mr. Haney has been an ally to the barbershop. I can't imagine what he's going through this week. Oh, I can't imagine what he's going through. You know, he's been with his son every step of the way. And the biggest moment in his career, he can't be with him. And, you know, it is what it is, you know. So maybe he's do a fight party with the boxing boys. That'd be cool. Mr. Haney should do a fight party with the boxing boys. That maybe he can't handle it. He can't stomach it. I don't know. But the boxing boys is doing a great job with the fight parties. Is doing a great job with the fight parties. Boxing Ego is doing a fight party. So many people are doing fight parties, man. Coach Williams is doing a fight party. On Instagram, Monty Brown is doing a fight party. So you guys got a lot of options, you know, to watch a fight, man, and it's well deserved. Them guys are putting in great work. So feel free to support whoever you want to support, you know, and make it do what it do. You know, I'm gonna watch the fight, you know. So and so here's what I'm trying to do with my platform now, right? I'll tell you guys. I kind of want to make boxing kind of secondary. You know, boxing is always going to be a hot topic on this platform, right? But I'm more interested now in the existence of black men. Not that I haven't been, but in America, you know, and those type of conversations. So for the next year or two, I'm gonna try and build that up. I'm gonna try and expand the audience base. So I know the boxing fans won't be coming in as much, and I know our numbers won't be the same. But it's okay. I'm still gonna be here because I love coming in every night, and we'll see where we're at in 2 years. You know, we had a great run in COVID. I think we were probably the most influential platform during COVID. Without a doubt, we were. You know, the interviews we had a great 2-year run during COVID. Now I want to go in a different direction. So I'm going to try it again. And I was very successful during COVID. And we'll see if we can pull it off again. So it was fun. We had a hell of a run. So I'm going to try and do that because I think I think boxing is like the sugar. And I think, because I learn a lot from you guys as well, you know, and I think these are important conversations to have, you know. So I'm excited for the new phase where I want to take the shot, You know what I mean? Because sometimes boxing is like the same fucking storylines, the same shit over and over and over again. He won't fight me. I won't fight him. He won't fight. You know, it just get, because if I want the platform to stay boxing, all I got to do is talk boxing, and the numbers will, and the boxing fans will come back in. So, but yeah, I kind of want to expand it in a new space, So, and we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. And in June, I'm going to get back to my interviews. With my studio should be ready by like interview ready, where everything is up and moving by like the second week of June. So about the third week of June, expect me to start doing interviews, and I'll start uploading them. Because I got all the contacts, I just haven't done it. But I'm gonna get back to doing interviews. That'll be fun. And at some point, maybe next year, I'm gonna start traveling, doing interviews and stuff, and I'm gonna start exhausting my resources again. So I'm gonna get back to doing that. So that should be fun, and that's where I kind of want to take it. You know what I mean? So and we'll see where it goes, and we'll see where it goes from there. So we'll see what happens. Because you guys got a lot of boxing platforms to go to, and they're great. From Champ Side to Blue Blood to all the guys in the LDBC, all the men and women in the LDBC, new media. You guys got Boxing Ego. You guys got tons of options, so that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I like the, I like where I'm at with this, man. So, all right, let's see if this works. Let me know if y'all can hear him. Oh, shit. 682. Hey, 1 second. Can y'all hear him? Yeah, and go get checks and balances, man. I'm going in production in September on the next film. Thank you. It's the most powerful film of the year. Say something. Make sure if they can hear you. Hey, what's up? Yeah. They can't hear you. You got to beam in. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened. The shit was working fine. It was all good 2 weeks ago. It was all good 2 weeks ago, man. So bear with me. Fred has the work ethic. I'm going to rebrand Barbershop. I'm definitely going to rebrand it. I'm going to bring in some people in the community, and you know what I mean? I'm going to do my best to rebrand it. And that's kind of where I'm at, So I don't like talking boxing every night. I'll be honest. Even, I ain't going to lie, I used to talk to PPD all the time like, Patty, I don't really feel like talking about boxing tonight. We used to have these back-to-back interviews. I say, Patty, I don't really feel like interviewing him tonight. That's really why I pulled back completely. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't call nobody in boxing to do interviews. You know what I mean? I got everybody's phone number. It didn't really like, I honestly believe, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I've conquered boxing already. I got like 30 interviews that are Hall of Fame worthy. I feel like I've conquered boxing. I ain't gonna lie. No lie. I've gone as far as I can go in boxing. It is what it is. And I want to try and expand it. I definitely want to try and expand it. So it's going to be, we're going to have to push through. Fred going to have to push through. So I'll talk boxing too, but it's definitely going to be, I definitely want to talk about more secular issues. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. Where Kyle at? Kyle, where you at? I don't know what the hell's wrong with the phone line. I don't know. I gotta play with it when I cut the phones off. But yeah, so we'll do it like that. Yeah, I appreciate you, people, Hernandez. Man, I feel like I ain't gonna lie to y'all. What more can I do in boxing? I've done a movie on Floyd. I've done a movie on Floyd. I'm at least associates with every great fighter in boxing: Wilder, Spence, Haney. Like, I've been to them, as MLK say, I've been to the mountaintop. I've been. It's champ side is the champ side. It's champ side and Blue Blood's turn. I'm passing the torch. It's such a thing. They're great. They're gonna go further than I went. And I'm gonna be there supporting them, dropping them super chats and rooting them on, and you know what I mean? And when you watch Checks and if you guys haven't seen Checks and Balances, you guys understand like where my mind is right now. My mind is not just boxing. It's not. I think boxing is to get the 300 people in here, you know, but it's not really where my heart is right now. I'll be honest. It's not really where my heart is. If you guys ain't seen Checks and Balances, let me play the trailer for y'all niggas. Trailer.
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Ex, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing up around it.
There you go. So that's kind of where I'm at, man. Make sure you guys go support the film, man. All my money with great talent, great teammates, man, that I couldn't have done it without them. They were phenomenal. We're already in 7 film festivals already. It's doing a phenomenal job. The sales are doing good. The sales are doing real good. I think we're going to hit 10,000 sales with this film. Over 10,000 sales. So I'm in the next year, I think we're going to do that. It's just been an amazing ride. It's been an amazing run the first week. And it's important. And honestly, when you watch Checks and Balances, you'll understand what my mindset is. My next film, the working title is Fuck Your Holocaust versus Fuck Slavery. Fuck the Holocaust versus Fuck Slavery. That's the next film I'm working on. It's gonna be another powerful piece. And what Jay Cooley, what's up, man? What's up, big homie? What's up, man? Looks like Omaha and Dallas about to get an entanglement going on. Oh man, it's great to see you, Jay Cooley. Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, doggy. Appreciate you, doggy, for real. And but yeah. When you watch Checks and Balances, you'll fully understand what my mindset is. And I think that this platform can be an asset to aiding Black people. And I don't have all the answers. And but just a conversation, I think it's important. What's up, Kane?
What's going on, bro?
Hey. What's up?
Well, I just came back from the game. It's sad hours. Hold on, let me Give me one
Did y'all
second,
lose?
brother. Yeah, they lost, unfortunately.
Okay.
I just left the game.
The Rangers are in Game 7
No, but
tomorrow.
what you guys, who?
What's up,
No,
Ken?
no, I'm talking about the Heat. Just
Oh, you went to the
just
Heat
choked.
game. Oh, yeah, you got that big money. See, you got that long money. When you go into basketball games and shit, you got big money. Game 7, yeah, man, that's big money.
What have you
Hey,
guys been
I
talking
go.
about?
Nah, we just talking about how like I'm transitioning the barbershop again. You know how I transitioned the barbershop, and you wasn't here during COVID, but it was an interview platform. It was an interview platform, high interview platform where I had 3 guests a week, and now I'm transitioning into like world issues. Like I don't want to talk boxing every night. I don't. I think boxing is. How much can I say? Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford. It's happening. Whose fault is it? How many shows can we have on that shit? You know what I mean? So, you know, I just want to go in a different direction.
No, and honestly, bro, I
Yes.
like the platform more like this. I mean, honestly, like I'm here to listen to you over the people that you interview. Honestly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
Yeah.
love. I appreciate that. Yeah. So.
No, but you guys been talking about the Tank fight?
Yeah. What'd you make of it?
I was like, I remember I DM'd you yesterday. I was like, bro, honestly, it's the best Rollie look.
Yeah.
Rollie looked good, man. He looked good, but I mean, it looked like I feel like after the 3rd or 4th round, you could just see Tank starting to time him.
Mm-hmm.
He just start timing him up. Rollie would like do like a body shot jab, and like Tank was just ready to clip him. He started reading him. I mean, I just felt like obviously what let Rollie down was just, I guess like he just wasn't. It's just his skills let him down in reality.
Yeah, he didn't have it. He didn't have enough skills.
Didn't have it. He looked like the bigger. Clipping him. The few times where Tank was hurt, like he like hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, your connection is terrible.
I'm like leaving a neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm leaving a neighborhood.
Jay Cooley, man, appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate all y'all, even the ones that disagree with me, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I genuinely do. During Wilder's speech on the 20th. Yeah, 1 second. Let me get Cinderella Dana Dane. I'm the rapper Dana Dane with fame. He got his beautiful granddaughter in the picture. During Wilder's speech on the 25th, he said 3 things I loved. He said he's leaving 3 things behind for his family when he passes away. His ashes, and that beautiful statue of himself. Oh, he's getting cremated just like me? Yeah. I'm getting cremated as well. You getting cremated, Kane, or you getting buried? What you doing?
I got no idea, bro. I'm 22. I ain't even thinking about that.
Well, when you do your living trust, you'll think about it. See, I've done my living trust.
I'll probably, honestly, bro, the way I look at it, when I get buried, I would want to get buried in my house with my whole family.
Oh well, you gotta get some property then.
No, yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
No, but well, you said something about Wilder. I was like, bro, Wilder's statue. That statue's awesome.
It looks like him too. He got abs and yeah, it looks like him. It looks
like they did a good job. I mean, bro, he looked so happy when he saw the statue too. I was like, bro,
I love his reaction. Wasn't that beautiful? He's like, yeah, wasn't that beautiful? His reaction, like
I was like, that just shows his hard work. I mean, bro, Alabama, it's in the South too, so like, I mean, I don't know if like, bro, I always think Alabama's like racist down here compared to
Miami. We all do.
Yeah, you feel me? But like, you feel me? Like they built a statue of him in Tuscaloosa too, like where University of Alabama is. Like, bro, that's a nice spot. It's a nice thing they did for him. I mean, he deserved it, man. He brought a lot of revenue there.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did a good thing for that state.
No, he did. No, he did great for boxing. Keep it real. You know, I'm really gonna watch him with one eye open. Like I'm gonna watch his fight kind of scared. You know what I mean? Like, is he back? Does he have it? You know, like, you know, he's older now.
Yeah, they gotta give him a tune-up fight. They can't throw him into one of these dogs, like right off the way, because he just gotta test him. He's not trying to have him just go out there with some like a Lewis Ortiz again, or like one of these big-time guys and just have him like get destroyed. I mean, that's not good for him.
He's had one fight since February of 2020, so
And then, Fred, where do you think Rollie goes from here? I think Rollie earned himself another fight.
Yeah, he definitely earned himself another fight. But I think he's as good as that's the best you're gonna see from Rollie. You know.
I mean, I think he could definitely make it competitive with some guys. Like after that fight, I mean, I'm like big fan of Devin. I feel like he can give Devin some issues for like a couple rounds, and obviously Devin just finish him. Obviously take care of him.
Devin will.
I feel like he can give a lot of guys issues. Like I don't feel like he'll stop these guys, but like, I mean, honestly, it probably just because Tank was a smaller guy, just looked way bigger than him. Just looked like he was like literally he literally was backing him down. He was backing him down, but Tank was landing the more efficient shots on the countering him, hitting him with smart timing shots. I mean, you could tell that he was like being patient, like you said. He was like real like patient with him. Because I guess they both respected each other's power. That's what they were saying on the commentary. I mean, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, because he went into the fight anticipating the power of Rollie, you know. So he had what's up, main event. Appreciate you, big homie. He had to feel him out, you know. So he was in anticipation of Rollie's punches, and I think that that allowed him to get to the 6th round to actually get that timing down. But I thought Rollie had the first 3 rounds. I thought Rollie could have changed the complexity of that fight, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, like he had a chance to win. That was his chance. Those were his rounds to really take it to him.
Yeah, someone said. And Kevin Brower said Ryan and Rollie.
No, I was thinking more of Ryo and Rollie. Isn't Ryo in that same division?
Oh yeah, Ryo.
The guy that David Benavidez.
That would be yeah.
I like him too. I really like him.
I would have liked to see Ryo and Rollie.
Huh. I mean, that's probably like someone they'll give Ryo. I mean, they're with the same stable.
Right.
PBC.
Right.
Like it's just a realistic option.
It is a realistic option. Great point. Great point.
Isaac Cruz. Because like you can't Golden Boy. I mean, Golden Boy would probably do the Rollie fight, but like you just got to keep it more like real. Like these guys want to keep the money in house, so they'll go with like these guys like Ryo, Cruz. Then you also can throw up the guy that just fought that
got a bag in that.
No, I was gonna say the guy that Rollie robbed. I forgot what his name was. Like 2 or 3 fights ago, where the judges robbed him. You hear me, Fred?
Now go ahead. Now say it. Go ahead. I hear you now. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that you could also another option could be like the guy that Rollie fought 2 or 3 fights ago, where he completely robbed him, where they robbed the guy.
Oh yeah, and they're supposed to do the rematch or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because I looked at that guy's box rec this week, and his last fight was against Comey, and I remember watching that fight.
Jackson
knocked out.
Jackson something.
Martinez.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's another realistic option.
Yeah, you're right. You on to something.
I feel like they're gonna use Rollie now, because I mean, if Tank ends up leaving, I mean, I think Tank is gonna end up leaving them. I feel like that's just some.
Up there is he gone? Let me get him out of there. Yeah, man. What's up, Dre's Finest? I appreciate you, man. You about to go to work? You on your way to work? Hopefully everyone got enough barbecue, man. How's the barbecue today? It feels weird not getting the phone calls. I don't know what the hell's going on. I got to fix it, man. So I have no idea what the hell's going on. So we'll figure it out. I got to check the sound or whatever it is, but I'll figure it out and we'll get it done that way. But do I got to log in? Well, we're going to get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys coming in here, man. Tank won as predicted. And like I said, that guy didn't want to bet that $2,000, man. You know, he just came in here talking. I told him to put it in escrow all last week. I could be $2,000 richer right now. Damn. It's cool. You know, that could have bought me a TV. That could have bought me a TV, man. Man, I went to go order these TVs. Best Buy told me $58,000. I said, oh shit, Fred ain't doing that, you know. But yeah, man. So if anybody got the hookups on TVs, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. You know what I mean? So because those outdoor TVs are like $7,000 to $10,000 each, you know, because if you want them to work at 12 o'clock when the sun is shining, they got to be a special TV, and they got to take the heat, they got to take the rain, you know, the dust. So yeah, he gone. You know, I mean, and I'm interested to see what Tank does in the next 2 weeks, man. If he resigns with Floyd and them, man, that should be. It is what it is, man. I'm getting out of their way. Man. And I can't wait till the new shop opens, man, and we start doing these interviews and we start having these conversations. I'll tell you an interview who I already have lined up. I have 4 or 5 interviews already lined up. I have Crip Mac. You guys will be real entertained with him, and I'm gonna take a deep dive into that, into his brain. We have Muhammad Ali's ex-wife, Khalila Ali. We have that one lined up. We have oh man, and we got a few other people lined up too. But I got 5 or 7 interviews already lined up, and yeah, man. So good times, man. Kane want to come back in. All right, Kane, what's up?
No, you hear me, brother?
Yep, go ahead.
The last thing I want to say is, what do you think they're gonna do with Tank now? I mean, what do you think he does? Because I remember what I was about to say. I was gonna say I feel like what he was saying about he's staying with them. I feel like that was Leonard freaking. I feel like that was just Leonard, like in his ear, like, come on, say that, like.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, you're right. And Broken Traditions is coming on. I actually DM'd him today. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna expand these conversations. Yeah, Broken. Yeah, I agree with you. He was on cloud 9. He won. He was in a good mood. He wanted to be positive. Yeah.
He didn't want to get people upset. Like,
I get where you coming from.
The media was right there. I mean, honestly, like, who does he go with? Like, who has the lightweight guys? Do you think? I mean, he's gonna have to join a promotion, so it's looking like it's gonna be Bob.
Nah, he ain't signing with Bob. Nah, he ain't signing with Bob.
I mean, if he's gonna end up wanting Devin Haney, he's gonna have to sign with Bob, or do like some type of co-promotion with Bob. Bob's gonna have to be some tied in, like you always say. Bob's gonna need some piece of the pie.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying. So like, he's gonna have to cut Bob in some way if he wants to fight.
No, you're practical. Those are practical, but Al gonna keep him away with a 10-feet pole.
Because Al, he'll still be with Al though. He'll still be with.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He'll still be with Al.
Yeah. So in reality, he can't win any belts because he just has those JV belts. So he's gonna have to go to 130 and start claiming belts and trying to get Shakur, I guess.
Nope. Shakur's with Bob.
But I mean, maybe they're gonna. I don't know. I saw them taking pictures.
That's why if he resigns, he don't want the fight. I love Tank. Like Tank. If Tank resigns, he really doesn't want the fight.
But who is he? This is his last fight on who? With Al Heyman or
no, with his promoter. So that means that Al Heyman has no say-so in what he does legally. So that means they still may trust Al Heyman's word, you know. But what I'm saying is now Eddie Hearn can come in and say, "I'll give you $11 million to come over to Wembley Stadium and fight."
So what is Al Heyman?
He's the advisor. He's the manager. Promoters and managers.
He just has them tied in.
Yeah. So legally, he can't stop Tank Davis from going to sign with the promoter. And the reason why that's changed is because when Bob Arum took Al Heyman to court, Al Heyman had to sign off on everything. There's an appendix in their settlement that you guys got to go read. The appendix says that they made an agreement that Al Heyman had to remove that in the contracts because it was basically illegal, and so they had that removed. And so now when you're dealing with Bob Arum has the right, if he doesn't have a promoter, to go in and not get the signatures of Al Heyman.
I see what you're saying.
So, but prior to them going to court, Al Heyman had to sign off on everything they did.
So what I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm
so
telling
I feel
you.
like taking honestly stuck.
He's not stuck. He still can do what he wants to do, but they still trust Al Heyman's word. Like, they still believe in Al Heyman. Like, the top 5 fighters that they're going to make Al Heyman look great. But these guys that aren't fighting, they're fighting once a year, so
yeah,
not so much.
The undercard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no, but what I'm saying, the reason why I feel like he's stuck is because these promoters, they want to keep the money to themselves. So like,
all of them do. All of them do.
Yeah, so exactly. So like, if he wants to make a big fight, all the big fighters in his division are on the other side. So that means both of these guys would have to split the pot.
Right. There you go. Yep.
So like, it's just not making. So what PBC has to do is they got to develop more talent, and they got to sign better talent.
Right. PBC doesn't sign talent.
Because the problem is they're not doing these big guys any favors.
Mm-hmm. Now you understand it.
Yeah, exactly. They're not doing them any solids. The only solid they're doing is just paying them a lot of money, but they're not winning any
exactly.
belts. They're just winning dog shit belts. Like they're like, so Tank's a 3-time world champion. Are those any of those real belts, or are
only one? Only one.
So
I think the Pedraza fight was a real belt.
So he's a 1-time world champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like, he just wins JV belts all the time. Like he tells Devin Haney has an email belt. He hasn't fought for a real belt in years.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it's honestly one isn't really his fault because they didn't really have anybody on their stable. That's what it's honestly their fault because they didn't position those guys to get the belts.
Right.
It's honestly PBC's fault, and why you keep bitching at Al Heyman because he's horrible at his job.
Yeah. They'll get it when they'll understand what Frederick is saying. The fans will understand when the fighters start speaking out. And when they not satisfied with fighting once a year and not getting the fights that they really want to, but they're not going to speak out until they're 33, 34 because they're very comfortable right now. They're getting paid. They ain't got to work for it. They fighting lesser opponents. So they think they win it. But when the fans don't respect them, they're going to be like, damn, I fucked up.
But does he have 360 deals with all these guys?
Yeah. You guys, I'm urging you guys, go Google the court case and read the contract. Don't take Frederick Hawthorne's word for it. Go Google and read the contract. It's an easy Google, and it'll take you about an hour and a half. Enjoy the transcripts and have a good time with it. And you guys understand where the hell I'm coming from. That's it. Real simple.
Yeah, because that's why I feel like they're stuck, because they're in that deal, they're stuck with this guy, and this guy's gonna have to end up. What they got to do is they got to revolt and tell him to sign better talent, and bring in these guys.
Yeah, right.
Or they just got to say fuck the belts.
Right. Who you listening to? Who was that? Kane, who was that? Out of curiosity.
Fred, if you hear me?
Yeah. Who are you listening to? Out of curiosity.
What do you mean?
Talk radio. Who was that?
No, I have no idea. I was just getting out of my car.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was you on my car, and then
Oh, okay.
whatever that was coming off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know who I just started listening to last week for the first time ever? And not in sound bites? Candace Owens Parker.
Candace Owens?
Candace Owens. I just started. Dude, I love her commitment.
Yeah, she's super dedicated to her stuff.
Mhm.
She,
I
what
love
she
her
said, she
commitment.
rides
Yeah.
with it. You gotta
Yeah.
respect it.
Yeah. I like it. People think she crazy. People think she a coon. She ain't no coon. No, man. It's funny how they give us these labels, man. How is she a coon, but Joe Biden is our president? Like, I don't understand it. Like, we are so dumb and hypocritical in our own thoughts, you know? I didn't say I haven't watched all of her stuff, so I don't know if I agree with her or not. But I'm listening to her and I'm like, dude, she said some of the dopest shit ever. The woman said that we've gone from the Cosby Show to Love and Hip Hop. I said Love and Hip Hop and BMF are the two #1 shows from 18 to 49 in the black community.
What are those shows?
She said we've gone from the Winslows. Excuse me. She said we've gone from the Winslows to Love and Hip Hop. I says, wow. That said
Yeah,
a
she
lot.
talks a lot about gang culture and all that stuff. Like
I haven't got into that.
She's like more like what you're saying. Like she wants like the black population to be smarter, more educated.
Yes. And you ain't gotta be.
And the only reason why they call her a coon is because they look at her as a threat, because she's trying to give these people more. She's trying to tell black people to learn more, not be stupid.
Yo, I'm serious.
She's actually putting people on game, and that's why they're calling her coons. In reality, it's not the black people calling her coons; it's the white people calling her coons. And then it's their black, and it's like their black people, like it's like their black little disciples that they call this person a coon, like their little Twitter check marks.
Right.
Call this person a coon, and then they all get upset. It's all a bunch of fake people.
I got you. Making sense. I'm excited to watch her documentary she got coming out.
I don't watch it like that though. I mean, honestly, I don't really watch her at all.
I started last week.
I just respect what she says.
Yeah.
I just feel like she's for sure gotten like for sure way too mainstream, but like some of her shit is for sure pushed by Republican propaganda for sure.
Yeah. I'm not, and the irony about it is, even as conservative as I am, I wouldn't consider myself a Republican. I don't want to be a part of no party.
Exactly.
Really. I just talk about Democrats because 9 out of 10 black people vote Democrat nationally. So I know I'm not gonna focus on the 10%, right? that wouldn't be doing me justice, right? So I'm gonna focus on the 90%. So I'm not, but I'm never voting Democrat. I can't vote Democrat in the national election, dog.
I feel like either way you go, you're fucked. Honestly.
Facts. Kevin Brower says Candace Owens may be the most pro-black person there is, and I'm shocked that us black folks talk about her that way. They do. It's surprising. Let me reread this shit because I'm reading like I'm reading Lincoln's book. Something like Candace Owens may be the real, you said it backwards, real most pro-black person there is, and I'm in shock that us black folks talk about her in the way they do. It's surprising as hell. I'm telling you, I never listened to her, only on Instagram. When you scroll down, I've never Googled her in my life. And I was sitting in front of the computer yesterday because I remember I saw the advertisement about her and Patrice Colors from Black Lives Matter. So I said, let me Google her. And I just found out last week she had a YouTube channel. And I was like, yo, y'all gotta listen to her and not think about being a Democrat or Republican. Think about being right and being wrong. Man, her talking points are strong, strong. And it's about
to
character.
me, honestly, I feel like either one of these people we vote for, they're all just in it.
Right. I'm with you.
I feel like all of them are. I mean, honestly, and I don't blame them either. That's the thing that people don't understand.
Mhm. Yeah.
That these
Send it
people
to me, Ebony.
people obviously take money from their donors and stuff. But in reality, if we're in their position too, and we got a chance to put our family in different positions of power and different that, we're gonna do the exact same thing. So in
Right.
reality, this game of life is a fucked up game of life. In reality,
I'm with
so
you.
you gotta just do what you gotta do. You can't. You
Mhm.
gotta fuck around, fuck all the bullshit, and just gotta get to the bag and do what you're
Right.
doing as well, Frank.
Mhm.
Be independent. Try and get your own piece of the pie
Mhm.
because in reality, the game's a fucked up game in reality. Everybody's gonna everybody in reality. The dollar is what matters in everything. The dollar runs everything.
Wow.
Is the way I
Right.
look at it.
Mm.
I don't know if you feel like that too, but I feel
No,
like some of the stuff I said is kind of honestly true. Some of it's
no,
kind of rambling, but honestly, some of it's
no.
like
Economics is
really,
key.
really true.
It's about economics, man. Get your piece of the pie. I had to learn that, man. I remember Vincent Hung, man. Vincent Hung. That's another great guy I trained. He's worth $100 million, man. And he's 50 million, whatever it is, in the millions. He's a cosmetic surgeon out of Stanford. And he sat me down, man. He used to invite me to his house once every other month because he cared about me, and he taught me about the pragmatics of life. I would listen to him and he would just be so pragmatic. He didn't care about the fluff or nothing. And then check this out, Kane. So I'm telling him, hey man, yeah, we check this shit out. You're not gonna believe this. So I hadn't spoken to him in COVID. So I called him because I needed a doctor's office for 9 Ys, right? My last film. And I was like, hey, Mr. Vince, I call him Vincent. Vince, can I use your office to shoot a film and this and that? And it just happened that it just wasn't aesthetic how I needed it. I needed to look a little bit more older. And so it didn't work. And then he said, how you been? Because I ain't spoke. I said, oh yeah, man, I done came up, man, a little bit, This man has hundreds. He said, I never told you this, Fred, but me and my father left us a whole bunch of property, and we have hundreds of units, hundreds upon hundreds of units. I wish I had known that when I trained his daughters, his 2 daughters and his son, man. I wish I had known that, man. I could have got on the pipeline a little bit sooner.
Exactly.
But he never told me that because who said he had to tell me?
Exactly. He doesn't have to tell you anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he felt like telling you once he realized that you got to that certain level.
Yeah, right.
Like once you got to that certain level of the game, that he's like, all right. He's like, what's up?
Right.
Because like they're not. It's like with my people, like they're always like, teach me how to sell shoes. Oh, I'll work for you for free for a week. I'm like, bro, in reality, what I do and teaching you that is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, once you get on that level or provide some type of value to me, that's when I'll start talking to you and like having some type of relationship and like, because bro, it's like I can't give you info if you're not giving me info. Like it works both ways.
Right.
Can't do a favor and not do a favor.
Right. And I think he took this was like 2004, 2005, guys. I just want you guys to know. Yeah, it's way early. I'm early 20s, dog. And he took a liking to me because Dre was Asian. Vincent Hung, so that makes him Chinese. That's Chinese, right? That's Chinese. Yeah, that's Chinese. Chinese, definitely Chinese. And so he took a liking to me because like he wanted me to do right by Dre. Dre was in med school at the time. And that's another thing. Dre was in med school, and I'm literally in these streets hustling, paying her tuition every month, paying her, you know what I mean? Paying her gas and all that every month. I don't know how I did it, dog. I'm being honest.
Yeah, for real. But I see people on saying,
yeah,
shit's a struggle, man. On the real.
Oh, big time struggle. And and that's why he took a liking to me. This is 2003, 2004, 2005, and yeah. But the reality was he used to sit me down and just talk to me, and I never understood it because I was such a Democrat. I was like the epitome of a Democrat, liberal like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, only thing is,
Like they had you. You were like the CNN type of people.
Oh my God,
Believer.
man, what, man? Everything was racist.
No, honestly, at that time, I mean, I was young. It didn't feel like they claimed
everything was racist, dog. I laugh at myself sometimes, man. I was having this conversation with a friend yesterday, and Donald Trump and Candace Owens 2024. That'll be interesting. I would like no, that would be interesting in terms of debating wise. Oh, I would like to see that. Oh yeah.
What, together or against each other?
No, together against who the Democrats.
No, they wouldn't. Oh yeah, of course they wouldn't go against each other.
No, they wouldn't go against. So
no, but this country can't have Trump again, honestly, bro.
No, yeah, and yeah, Trump,
and I voted for Trump, bro, both times, bro. They can't have him again, bro.
Nah, Trump would have created anarchy.
He's too wild, bro. He's too wild.
He's anti-government. We had a president who's anti-government. Like,
I don't know if he's anti-government like that. I just feel like, bro, the shit just. I feel like the shit just got before 2016. Everything was like kind of normal. Nobody really talked about politics. I mean, I was a young kid at the time. I feel like after 2016, shit just got crazy.
I would love to see Candace in a debate.
Wild.
Her versus Kamala Harris in a debate?
Yeah, that'd be funny. Kamala wouldn't do it.
Ooh, she has to. What do you mean?
Because Kamala got roasted by Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, right.
You got toasted by Tulsi Gabbard. She toasted her about her crime record in California.
Yeah, I remember that.
On a national debate stage.
That went viral.
I mean, and then people still didn't do anything about that. People give out the facts and they're like, they do nothing with it.
Well, I'm going to tell y'all who I'm voting for. I'm definitely not shy about who I'm voting for. And I'm not voting for any senator. I'm disappointed in all 50 senators because they should have had a resolution out. When was the shooting? Monday or Tuesday? Within 48 hours, they should have had a resolution out. And I haven't heard nothing from them. So I think all 50 senators are unqualified. I really do. I'm just not a fan of the Senate and the House of Reps. They just there.
These people just here to collect a check.
Right.
They just there to do whatever their donors want them to do. And again, if we were in that position where we could do that, I wouldn't blame them either.
Man, I would flip this shit upside down.
But they're not going to do anything until some crazy shit happens where people get on the street and like with guns and shit. Like that's the only way some crazy shit will actually change.
But peep game. If I had stayed in Whittier, I would have been the mayor of Whittier. Can you believe that?
That would have been.
Can you believe that? If I had stayed in Whittier and not bought a home, I would have been the mayor of Whittier. Isn't that crazy? My voter, I would have got in on the second time. Isn't that crazy?
Because you ran before?
I ran and I lost the seat by 3%. But then the next time I would have ran, they would have been older. And 16-year-olds would have been 18.
And you would have been still preaching game.
I would have won. I ran on this how I'm talking to y'all.
You would have been flooding the streets with the flyers, advertising.
Oh man, I worked them. That's how I got to 3%. The only way I would have won is knocking on Democrats' doors. Hey, you voting for Obama? Vote for me.
You tell them what Joe Biden said. You ain't black if you don't vote for me.
Facts. But this was 2008, somewhere 12, somewhere in there. I don't know, somewhere in there. But yeah, it was real interesting. 8, 10, 12 hours.
Crazy how you're like the different stages of your life.
Yeah, man. I thought that was the way, and then I said, you know what? I woke up and I said it's about economics. It's about economics, man. And
no, because if you would have won that too, you still would have been paid too.
Well, I don't know. I would have had power.
Oh, big time power.
I would have had power. And
control over people's permits, everything.
Yeah, facts. And
you need a permit done, call Frederick. Call Frederick. That's honestly how it goes.
Yeah, KB just sent me something on there. I'm gonna watch this shit after the show. But yeah, man, I was so close. I'm glad I left though, because I would have got addicted to it. You know what I mean? I would have been probably drunk in the power. You know what I mean? Drunk in the sauce. You know what I mean? And I was so close, man. Y'all Google those results. Y'all gonna be like, damn, Fred was that close, man. I was close, man.
What is it? What is it? What was the thing?
City of Whittier. I don't know what year it was. I don't know. I forgot what year it was. But yeah, because 3 seats got in. Three seats. I was 4th, and shit. Yep. But anyways, it's like a 3% shift turn, because if they don't vote for you, they vote for you. You know what I mean? So it's like a 3% swing. And when you do the count. But yeah, man. Anyway,
And then I'm guessing you didn't watch Devin Haney's press conference yet.
I'm gonna watch that.
I'm gonna watch him now too.
Yeah, I'm about to watch this Candace Owens video about the women twerking. Yeah, we're gonna do a show about women twerking and sticking their tongues out. I mean, it's cool once a month, twice a month, but
It's
God,
not cool at all, bro.
It's not cool at all. You're right.
I'm like, bro, in reality, these girls are showing their whole asses out. Their whole asses out at this point. It's like, what do you?
Yeah, right. No, you're
it's
right.
like there's no PPV anymore.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's just straight up. Their whole ass is out. Like, I'm not even playing with you. Literally, their whole ass is out. And they posted like,
how these girls feel
I be thinking like, how do you?
naked?
Yeah, I feel like what do their parents tell them?
Like, and
I feel like, how do your parents raise you?
But their parents be following them on Instagram. I be like, your parents are looking at your ass. Like, that's weird.
Literally.
Yeah. So
like the only thing that's covered is their top, literally. And that's the only PPV left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'd be like, man. Anyways, get out of here, man.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Appreciate you, big homie. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. It was a good show. And keep sharing the show. We're gonna rebrand it. June, it's gonna be a fun ride, man. I like starting from the bottom, dog. I don't know why. I'm addicted to this shit, man. Starting and rebranding and starting over. It's gonna be fun, man. But we'll still talk some boxing. But tomorrow we talking about gang banging in the KKK, man. I figured y'all want to come in and talk about Rollie, so I couldn't disappoint y'all. But KKK versus black gangs. That's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. And right, I think so. We'll have a boxing topic on there as well. But yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow, man. I appreciate you guys coming in here, man. And congratulations to Tank Davis. He did what he was supposed to do. Tank, I mean, it's Devin Haney week. I'm all in on Devin Haney. You know, just because I'm critical of him, that don't mean I don't support him. I support that man through and through. I want that man to win. Huge fan of his. I'll be watching very intently, you know, just like y'all will be. And I want Haney to win. I'm all in. Like I'm watching Deontay Wilder. I'll be watching the Devin Haney fight just like that. And that's where we're at, man. So I appreciate you guys coming in here, man. Y'all don't eat too much pork. Don't eat too much barbecue. What was it? Y'all like pork or beef ribs? You like the shorts or the long ribs? Which one y'all like? Hey, them beef ribs be tricking y'all motherfuckers, man. Them beef ribs, they be tricking them up. They be tricking them motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? You thinking it's meat and shit. You be biting into the bone and shit. You know what I mean? Them oversized beef ribs, man. Anyways, I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all coming in here, man. Who we got in the building, man? We got Kane, man. Peoples Hernandez came in early, man. What's up, big boy? Born to lose, champion heart. Okay, this Tuesday, we got Cooking with the Champ, y'all. I'll make sure I have a boxing title so we get the people in here so we can do Cooking with the Champ. Yova. Born to lose, man. Built to win. Baltimore TV boxing. Hey, Baltimore, hey, I'm not mad at it. I don't give a fuck. Hope they win. Just give us the fights. KB, man, I appreciate it. I'm literally about to watch that video right now. That shit got my attention. The twerking and shit. That shit corny, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let me turn this shit down while it's playing. For real, I'm gonna be candidly honest with y'all. I'm not lying. I swear to God, on God's green earth. I'm tired of seeing naked women on Instagram, y'all. I am. Y'all may not be, but I'm really tired of seeing half naked women on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God. 10 toes. I'm not lying. I'm like, show me a sun. I want to know what you look like in a sundress. Put a sundress on. You know? Every picture, you fucking naked. Naked. Put a sundress on. You know what I mean? Yeah, they are attacking our society with that. I know some of y'all like, Fred, you crazy, man. You gay, man. You gay, man. But I am, man. You know, I don't. Man, I'm old, man. I'm old and I'm raising 2 kids. So my vernacular is not y'all vernacular. And I respect that. You know, some of y'all are young. I've been there, you know, chasing ass, chasing pussy. I get it. It's like we're in different phases, so I get it. You know, it's softcore porn. Yeah, right. It is, man. Every time I scroll down, she be half naked and twerking. I'll be like, honestly, if you go through my phone, there's no saved videos of people twerking, and I ain't lying. There's none of that shit on my phone. That shit don't interest me. It really don't. Anyways, man. The graceful woman, they're trying to put the graceful woman out of style, man. They're trying to turn into a thought, you know? Yeah, man. But, man, this was a good show, man. Thank you, guys. I'm going to see if I can fix the call-ins by tomorrow's show. We'll see how that goes. I appreciate Eugene, man. Thank you, Eugene, for sending me the DM. It's all in what you do. Hey, I appreciate you, People Hernandez. I appreciate everybody, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Love y'all, man. Kyle will be in here tomorrow. Yeah, I only have Facebook no more. I only have it. I have IG. I literally can do without IG, but I'm promoting this movie. If it wasn't for the movie, I can just do YouTube. Keep it a buck. Because I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.